Muy buena gente, aquí seguimos con Oblivion. Así no me crashea el juego, porque el otro día me estuvo crasheando, tío. No. Que se ve que la versión esta viene con mods. Aquí me solía crashear. O sería algún boss, supongo. ¿Ves?
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Raynon Priory. I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Maberel is dead.
Creo que me sigue de cerca, ya tiene 1 metro.
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran. I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us. The time of punishment. I do not fear death.
Es un rollo, tío.
God's blood that came out of nowhere. Have you seen Grandmaster Joffrey? Quick! He may need our help.
I'll take the only the truth.
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe. We'll go together, but I fear the worst.
Joffrey, que eres un inútil.
The enemy came here for the Amulet of Kings. Good to see.
Que me vaya frenando, es que el control va como el culo, ¿sabes?
They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn.
Te ha vencido a ti, inútil.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once. With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to safety at Cloud Ruler Temple. You may as well take Priam Aberyl's horse from the stable. He won't have use for it any longer. Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blade, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruman, our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere.
Pues gente, te dan las cosas cuando ya no...
I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler.
Cuando no las necesitan, ¿sabes? Hostia, lo raro es que me dejéis. Ah, es que creo que hay un mod que me lleva, que me desactiva esto. Ahora que salgo...
Dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim. Hail, Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joseph, all of you, I know you all expect me to be emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate you welcoming me. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septi. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea. Of course, the amulet of kings. So I, can take it to the temple of the One and light the dragonfires, and stop the Oblivion invasion. The Emperor? That's an idea that would take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joff will know where to start.
Nos estás pillando esta. O este. Yo creo que es esta, pero...
All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kavach, everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kavach is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, we must waste no time in recovering it. I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that. Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key. Don't worry about me.
Good evening, sir. You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us? The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the Divine Talent. It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blade. You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassin. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City. The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world. This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing. This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings. Give my warm regards to Boris.
Esta es la mejor espada del juego.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him. Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Paradise awaits me.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time. The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedra cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worshipped the Daedra lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed. What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought. Hank, Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades. There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmine is her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
Hostia, verdad, la universidad, tío.
Hope you learned something.
Tenía que haber ido.
What do you need, friend?
Miras tú.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you? You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mankar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right. Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then? Find them, huh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mankar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mankar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries. Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books. They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mankar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located. Too big for me. Loud, dirty, clowns, fools, brutes, and thieves everywhere. I want to throw my gold away. I just dump it in Lake Rumara, save time. The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know. The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
¿Y cómo voy de peso? Si eso vendo cosas. Aún tengo un montón de huecos.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it. This is the only bookstore in the city. There's also Renoir's books in Coro, Machna's in Cheydinhall, and Southern books in Leyawiin.
Mira, me mira mal. Hasta que no le cae bien.
About a merchant. Speak to Venetia Miliceia. Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears. You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes. Common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find. I happen to have a copy of volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't tell it to you. I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy. I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any price. I've already promised it to someone else, and my word is my bond. I don't know in person, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentary. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself. Good day.
I'm sorry, but I'm late for an appointment. I've no time to talk now. I'm here for my book, Nankar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Of course, here you go. Keep us in mind for any future needs.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you how long I've been looking for this book. Can't you see I wish to be left? I'm waiting. Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine. The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult. I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons. What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Nankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor, Mara preserve us. Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
So what's this about?
It has no master.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out? This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well. The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention. They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor. know the part of the sewers you were talking about. Follow me, I'll show you.
Stick together! Get my back! Look out! Over here! Stick together! Yeah! Look out! This one's mine. Over here. Get my back. Get my back. That was better. Ah! Look out!
think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. No, it should be me. I have a blood debt to repay these Mythic Dawn assassins. Besides, I've trained for this kind of thing my whole life. Very well. We'll do it your way. Be careful, and remember, we can't leave here without that book. It's our best chance of getting the amulet back. Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the amulet of kings. I'm glad you got my back. Okay.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon? You were told to sit down. Are you incapable of following such simple instructions? I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment. But do you... I told you to come alone! Brothers, kill them! Die, uncle! Die, unbeliever! For Lord Dagon!
Only the chosen survive the cleansing.
Un poco lío, con los mandos, tío, que mal implementado está la mierda esta. ¿Cómo se curaba el tío? Joder, se han cargado ya, qué rápido. No carga ni uno. Vale. Joder, tío. Qué pacho moneda de mierda, tío. Me ha hecho matarme aquí. No se vaya pisando huevos, que esa tranca, tío. El puto control, tío, qué asco. Ya verás ahora para salir de aquí. Cuando acabe la misión esta probaré lo del mando porque es que me está dando ansiedad, tío, el puto control.
Go ahead, please. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Nankar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentary. Who knows? I might turn up something before you do.
Esto se mueve el muñeco solo, tío. Qué mal va, tío, el control, qué asco. ¿Qué pasa? ¿No puedo guardar? Pues nada, gente, lo vamos a dejar por aquí, ¿vale? Venga, nos vemos.